Oh, hello. How are we doing? Let me get my chats and pop-ups set up so I can see activity. How are we doing? Oh, it is a sweaty, sweaty day. Let's make sure I go into the right save file. Yes, I have not got round playing Wrath the Righteous. It was meant to be a very short Rogue Trader experience for me, and then moving on to Wrath, and that just never happened. Hello! Should I still wait for Rogue Trader patch to drop? So I've heard rumours it will be Monday. Rumours. Don't quote me, don't post on Reddit. Someone snitched last time on Reddit when I was talking about delays on a stream, and someone went straight to Reddit. It was like, so Revan says. Then I got a message like, oi. But yes, maybe Monday, maybe. Did I need to do anything else for Jay here? Let's double check. Yep, I need to go back to James to do that. Quick question. What was the last time you actually played Heavy Bolter Argenta in Act 2? A couple of weeks ago. It was also, when I played before launch. If anything, my No Grand Strategist run, I extensively used Heavy Bolter Argenta. Why? It still goes very hard. Yeah, so if I bring up my test save from the 4 days early access I had, yeah, I was using Heavy Gunner Argenta the whole fucking time. Even in Act 2. Melter build confirmed. Well, I did post a sniper melter build to the spreadsheet, so yeah, like I even had Heavy Gunner Argenta in Act 3. We go back. She's using Act 2. Back. More one shot the demon dog in Act 2. Like, yeah, no, I used to have No Grand Strategist. For the broken builds in the game and for the broken characters, she feels in a completely different league. I thought you were gonna say, Heavy build Argenta is weak, but you were like, no, that bitch fucks. I was like, yes, she does, but she doesn't. That's why Jay's unhappy and half the Reddit community's unhappy because she doesn't. But no, yes, very strong. Updates, patches never coming. Revan source, trust me. Dude, trust me, bro, it's never coming. Woo. Just start the stream and get 6-3 Navigator Insight, paid actors. But yes, how are we doing? We have now updated the Twitch title to include the drops and the fact that I'm melting in England. I'm already level 25, and I feel like I haven't touched any content in Act 2. I've not done any of the 3 DLCs, and I've only done Janus. Less bolter casing, yes. So, I haven't picked it up yet. As soon as I have the soldier eye laser, I am going to show you how much Argenta fucks. Because you get her, the heavy bolter, and you give her single shots with firearm mastery, she will literally fire like one shot with the heavy bolter and then just beams out with the that. If you put alacrity on her as well, her alacrity will go through the moon because obviously she'll build up some crazy things. So I actually don't take alacrity on my Argenta build because I just simply don't need to. But I'm starting to think it might be worth getting that in earlier because, like, yeah, you just get so much agility. But it's like, what would I drop for alacrity? Because currently in my builds, like, yeah, you don't really pick up like level 50 is the earliest that I would want to take it, but like, because I wouldn't want to lose point blank, wouldn't want to lose rapid fire, rapid reload, unfaltering fire, fired up, swift slaughter. Don't want to lose any of those. But the thing is, the burst laser does build up that. You could technically lose swift slaughter for alacrity. It's not the best place for it, I can tell you that. But you could. Oh yeah, it's a hard one. Actually, I'll put a note on the spreadsheet if even I could access it. It was so busy. I was planning to do some spreadsheet updates earlier, and I couldn't because the spreadsheet was in too much use, which is good news, I guess. So yes, anyone on members, you make sure you're using the members spreadsheet because that way you're not fighting the rabble to try and get into the regular one. Oh my god, I tried to apply a update and it's not taking. It's in so much use. There we go. Does Flame of Fire work with Orchestrate Flames and Relentless Blade? No. 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 Orchestrate Flame is only for... Oh, do you mean if you set your ally on fire with a flamer? Then yes, that would work. Sorry, misunderstood the question. But I wouldn't suggest it. You'll probably one-shot your own ally. Fuck. Swift Flow feels kind of useless so far, by the way. There's almost no scenario where you can kill 2 enemies, but not 3 and it actually matters. Says you. My Argenta kills a lot. And now that I'm doing my part, she has so much excessive AP that I actually have... I go through every click possible and I still have AP. So, yeah, if you're using, like, a Soldier Master Tactician or a Soldier Arc Militant, then, yeah. She kills 3, not just 2. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. Thank you. Thank you. You mean that it's so easy to kill 3? Yeah. Yep. But I've added that note to the spreadsheet. If you want to change Swift Slaughter for Alacrity and just stack Agility to the moon, very viable. So yeah, I've added that to the spreadsheet. You are right. Sorry, I misunderstood. I misunderstood. Find seal on Dargonus. Seal is not on Dargonus. There is a seal over here. Well, I do need to go back to Janus. It's trying to prioritize what to do next, because the thing is, we've already over-leveled to the point that there's no challenge left in the game. There's nothing that is going to slow us down, and it's just trying to think, what do we want to do next? What part of the game would we want to trivialize? Because we can trivialize the Heartless, because I've already got flak ammo. We can trivialize Kiva Gamma, because I can take out the Cruiser. I need to talk to Cassia, I'll do that. I can go get the seals for Jay. But like if I start the Investigation Officer deck, I'll get through that easily. I could do VMO 6 easily. I could go do DLC 3. Again, that's going to be no challenge, so I'm level 25 now. No, but Alacrity does stack with Swift Slaughter, remember? Because the more agility you have, the more bonus that gives you. Well, not Swift Slaughter, sorry, Revelant Slaughter. Because if you actually look at what it does... so you get ballistic skill, but you get critical damage from your agility. So stacking your agility increases your damage. So it does do good things. Yes, do keep that in mind. It's free damage. To be fair, fuck it, I'm gonna go respec her now. You've convinced me, chat. You've convinced me. I was playing my own build wrong. Argenta goes hard. She needs more agility. Agility, also, Demolition Engineer will stack your flamer damage. However, I can't fit Demolition Engineer in right now. I've got too much going on. Kiva Gamma, I could go there first. But like, I can do DLC 1, do DLC 2, I can do Kiva Gamma. There's just... and the thing is, I'm level 25. Kiva Gamma is no longer going to be a problem. Does the person to ask if it applies retroactively would be Resident Code Diver and Wikimaster Adam. If you're on the Discord, ask him, because he can check, because in the code it tells you if abilities apply retroactively. So say, like, do you know Hymn of Vehemence and Litany of Hatred? That does apply retroactively. So say I activate it with 10 stacks of Zeal, but I build to 60 stacks of Zeal during my turn. When my ally attacks, that ally gets the 60 stacks of Zeal. Like, it scales what your current Zeal stacks are, not what when you clicked it. So there's no reason not to click it at the turn that you're going to start one-turning. You click that bitch early, and it will build up, and as you gain more Zeal, it will keep getting stronger and grow and grow and grow. Many talents do that. The only thing that I know that doesn't do that is the Intelligence Scaling Armor, because it's got the disabled retroactive thing on it. So it's locked to the start of combat. So, yeah, it's until you click end turn with Argenta, you can keep stacking Zeal. And you can have multiple sources of zeal stacking, so you can use the ability twice. Where's retraining? Ah, there we go. Yeah, let's add alacrity to Argenta. So we're going to use the eye laser. There's no point not using it now that I think about it. And because I am killing so quickly, I don't need Swift Slaughter. So yes, I know last time when I was playing around with mods, I did do a respec off screen, but we did run through what I changed. So, but I shouldn't be doing anything off stream. That was my bad. The problem was I was playing around with a mod and I didn't realize I'd hit save like instinctively. So that was weird. Unfiltered fire minus fire and buster 2 fired up. And also, by stacking the crit damage this way, it means vital points is even stronger. So I can actually switch them around as well. So do I... Oh. Oh, now I need to sneeze. Don't do it. Don't do it. Sneezes aren't real. Everyone types sneezes aren't real, so I don't sneeze. Tense of Retribution. Like, Tense of Retribution will also grow throughout the thing. Alright, we made it past the sneeze. Yeah. Doing my part. Flame Weapon Expert. Oh, we could use Vindicators. Oh my god, we could get the melee swap stat talent for Argenta, and we could use a Vindictor, a Vindictor run. Should we use Vindictor on this run? Has anyone heard about this? It's this new thing. It's something they added in the last DLC that was ace, but it might be usable now. I could even add in Cleansing Faith. Ballistic skill, joint offensive, inspire, unwavering motivation, demolition, agility, hot weapon expert. Oh, hello, that's new. We can now take these earlier. So when I was making my build guides, you could only take these in exemplar. I guess they fixed that. Huh. Not going to rechange all my build, but huh. Vital points is more priority over degraded defense. Degraded defense is a guaranteed 100% damage increase. Vital points is an extra half of whatever crit damage you're applying. So if you stack enough, but it's still random, you still need to stack critical hit chance. So arguments be made. The three definites, especially for a soldier, is going to be extermination, degraded defense, and vital points. Now, if you have a sniper involved or anything using ricochet, you're going to probably want masterful precision and masterful display. But I like Eager for Battle. Eager for Battle opens up Bead of Might. You can't use Bead of Might without Eager for Battle, and that's a good damage percentage in itself. And even if you take Echo of Victory, if you're using single shots within close range, that's going to be a lot of extra damage, especially if you're eye lasers. Why Master Tactician? Because we're doing Whittle Guns build. Basically, every run we use big guns, and they recently buffed Hymn of Vehemence for this run. So now we're using the itty bitty gun. It's not better. It's just something different to do. You can't always use the big gun. Yeah, so the stronger flamer is Infernosaur, but it doesn't have the area attack, and it was pissing me off not having the area attack, so I swapped it. Yeah, they demoted a few of their exemplar exclusive to their proper tiers. Yeah, I can see that now. Is having dash on soldier was never good. Never good. Was never good. Hello for anyone new coming in. Yes, Argenta does need agility. We were just explaining how it scales her damage. One of these worlds has the thing. We don't do the battle of 100 Gene Crossroad. I think it's this one. Or is it this one? One of them, or is it might even be Arnmet too. Actually, I think it's over here. You can't always use the big gun that says everybody with small guns. It's not the size of the gun, it's the impact of the shot. Because sometimes you want to use little gun Argenta because you want to be a big gunner. So if you want to use a heavy bolter, Argenta needs to get demoted to little guns, which is why I made the Master Technician build. Oh, it's quite easy. To quickly explain it, it is read this talent. It's basically she gets agility bonus to critical damage. So if you use so we've quickly just respect to grab alacrity, because if we do single shots and then we use the eye laser MK soldier, it takes like 10 shots afterwards and it will build with alacrity. So you can just send your agility to like the hundreds and then you can scale that straight to damage with Revel in Slaughter. That's why you do that. Yeah, and it also gives her critical hit chance. So it scales her critical damage and her critical hit chance. And then if you have vital points, you can double it. Well, 150% it, shall I say. Breckenseer's pilot, that's what I was looking for. So first I need to scan this world. I'll get some Kazbalika off these guys, and then I'll get the seal. Yeah, if she could also use Crimson Haze, she would be a god tier. Does agility also scale her willpower? I believe only at the start of combat. Let me double check. I think it's only at the start of combat. Like increasing it throughout combat won't boost it, but it does scale her start of combat for being priest. Which one? Where is it? Unshakable Faith. So yes, her agility bonus. So you want to increase her agility and her perception bonus, but again, any tough or strength would be useful as well because it gives her willpower. So any gear that stacks strength or toughness is good for her. That's why, like, even getting the power armor helps. Ah! You do get the Assault Lads Gun in Act 2. That's a really strong Lads Gun. Yes, so for Astra Militarum commanders, that's quite useful. Zeal is the beginning, yeah. Playing a two-handed Psyker currently on the Cast DLC mission with Solomon. How is Fatebringer better than the Ebonite Sword? It has 100 armor pen. Remember, 100 armor pen isn't always ignoring armor. It's lowering the armor by 100. So if they have 120 armor, they still have 20% armor. But it's all about what you like. I did not notice it still being... Oh yeah, it says Savannah World. Weird. Nice. No, so there's no patch today. It's been delayed for more work. Oh, yeah, no Cassia. No Cassia. We had to use her for quest-related reasons. Drop Heinrichs, bring back in Argenta. Eventually we will... we don't want to drop Abelard for Heinrichs, because I didn't take athletics on Heinrichs. Unless I respec him for athletics. Yes, I'm feeling heat. You can see how sweaty I am. I've got a little fan here, at least somewhat keep my temperature down. Where do you find the eyelet lasers for Abelard? I can do you one better. If you want to find any item in the game, especially Augmetics, use the wiki. And I mean the good wiki, not the crap wiki. Here is good wiki. We don't use Cassia because the stream asked me not to use Cassia this run. So we don't use Cassia this run. Have to pick Idra. I am Idra. Have you already done the investigation? Nope, I have not started any of the DLCs. Like, I've only done Janus, and I'm already level 25, and I've yet to do the DLCs. The EXP power creep is real. I've got 2 operatives in the party.
Curious colleague. I never thought you would be drawn to such superficial analysis. Who knows what secrets might be teased out in discussions with the laity who have taken refuge here?
Yeah, that is a really good wiki. So one of the reasons I stopped updating the spreadsheet was I gave all that information to the chap running that wiki, and he's used that as well as code scraping to just do a way better job. The bad wiki has always been bad, yes. Yeah, so I have been in California during fire season, and the heat there, even though it's technically hotter, is more tolerable. It's something, the air genuinely feels like it's suffocating you when it gets hot in England. Like, my partner is from Thailand, and she's like, yeah, the heat's not as bad even in Thailand, despite it being way hotter and way more humid. So, she just gave me the Imperial Seal, so you don't have to actually go to that awful little bunker to get it. You can get on the bunker, but you can get it here as well. Oh, also, Nepheriz, thank you for joining the YouTube membership. Okay, cool. So we picked that up for Jay. UK's mix of heat and humidity, and our homes are built to trap heat rather than release heat. Yeah, but the thing is, it's not just... There's something else as well, because it's not just the humidity, because Thailand has more humidity, but again, it doesn't feel as shit as this. But yeah, the homes trapping heat rather than... Yeah, that's also a big thing. I do have an AC unit, like, upstairs, but I would not be able to stream it on. I don't know if you can hear the little fan that's behind me. I hope not. Air pressure, that could be it. Science.
The Emperor favors me today.
Actually, on that note, because I did just link out the wiki, that's a good up thing. I can actually look to see where to get the soldier eye laser so I can start abusing that myself. The MK laser soldier is found in Igneous Corona. Where is Igneous Corona? Okay, no, I think I need to go to the DLC for Planet for that. My chat will have a delay. Yeah, YouTube has a little bit of a delay.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Yeah, YouTube has a delay. Twitch is instant.
Operation successful.
I am loving all these 100% checks. He uses his little arms! I love the little animations they all have. Also, the fact that they didn't sneak an augment into here feels so fucking bad, man. 35% extra parry, though, is pretty nice.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Okay. Yeah, I luckily have just upgraded the cooling on my computer. So it seems to be holding up okay, but if stream suddenly ends, it's because it no longer held up okay. Cool. Okay, so we need to be pumping Kazbalika. Oh, fusion gun. because we want to get the warp surge brooch. Oh, tactical analyzer. By the way, this thing is fucking busted on J. We definitely want that for J. Yeah, we want that guy. Oh, Hand of the Righteousness. That's actually really good for Argenta. Oh, Beta Concentration. That's just 3 AP. Staff of Endless Flame. That's useful for Heinrichs. Though I could also use that. Oh, actually, I could also use that. That is correct. So this one's fairly good for single target damage. But Charge Staff is also good for jumping around. I might swap that one for Pyro Staff for now. Yes, I do like me a good Pyro Staff. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting Cultist Plates. I never get to use Cultist Plates. Oh, fuck. I forgot we had Epiphany. Wait. Which one hits harder? I guess technically this one. Abelard's about to do some crazy things. I could just give him a secondary rock saw if I wanted to be real cheesy. Oh, that's point. I think the Heinrichs video is ready to post. I will post that for people that want to check that out later. Maybe people will watch the Heinrichs video, see I'm live, and they'll come watch. Checks, I believe, are done. Yep. Public. Right, that's live. But for new follows, thank you. What does? I'll catch up with them later. Oh yes, I put a melter gun on ear gun, of course. Funny. I wonder if 2 Alpha's arc rifles stack. Let's find out. I'm not using the Master Tactician build for triple guns, but I could. Yeah, so I imagine it'll be next week. I heard rumors Monday, but don't quote me on that. Power weapon expert to buff those swords. There's too many talents Abelard wants. There's too much to give him. That's a point. I did quickly edit the Argenta builds, didn't I? Let's quickly post those to the main spreadsheet. So, yes, if you do want to see what builds I am using, for anyone who isn't on YouTube and probably on the Twitch side, and I'd be surprised if anyone watching doesn't know about the sheets, there's a link to my build spreadsheets. So we can quickly pop to a Shanos. We can then get the other seal. And then with that seal, we can complete Jay's quest. And then I guess I'll probably start the Void Shadows quest line, because I don't want to over level too much before that, because I actually really enjoy doing the crypt fight, and I like to do the crypt fight before I'm too OP. Oh, have I not been starting projects? Oh, we've completed Foulstone, well, at least for Act 2. Yes. That one's not bad. Grenades. 3 shots. 5 melee damage and that 5% melee damage will also apply to my Psychostaffs. It's only 5%, but it's something. Ooh, I dropped my security too much. I can pump up my security, however. So my security is currently at 1. This is going to be free security. Do I have another one? Hand of Volius, that'll be later for Heinrichs. Did I accidentally just pick one? Free complacency. Science of Virtue. Where you go? I'm not sure if Revan has one, but World and Seabird have colony guides. Those are way out of date and redundant because you can build everything. Like, the idea of a colony guide is just milking the audience because everyone thinks they need a colony guide. They don't. You can literally just build everything, and it's been that way for a long time. Alcat went out of their way to patch it so you don't have to think and you can just build everything. There is an order that you can do to make sure you get everything in Act 2, but if you get slightly wrong, you just use the, like I just did, to increase the stat minimums, and they also nerfed loads of the stat minimums. There's no way you can get it wrong. Can you make an explanation? Like, yeah, you don't need to explain colonies. I would genuinely be just, like, reading, like, point-for-point talents on the spreadsheet at that point. She's not the person I need to talk to. It's the guy outside. Is there a big mechanical reason why Heavy Bolty Argenta to hybrid into Flamer is just flavor plus close range option? Flamer builds Zeal. But yeah. We are here because I need to get the stamps. Currently doing Astra Militarum Commander. If I pick Psycho Awakening, can I use Warp's Earth Brooch to get more attack on me? Yes, but you have to try and fit in 4 talents to make it worthwhile. So yeah, it's a struggle, and you will make your build weaker for trying, and you can just use Finest Hour at that point. Double Barrel's okay, but I wouldn't give it to Argenta because it's better for Solomon. If you're not using Solomon, then maybe. But even then, Heavy Flamer is stronger than Double Barrel because you get more scaling because of overpower and the breaking point on heavy guns. In terms of do loot from DLC, which companions are best taken to Chapter 3? Nothing's changed. They obviously haven't put anything for Eargon's colony stuff. No, so if you check my post on YouTube, they've delayed the update patch for today. We won't see it till next week. Gene Stealer, yes. Very good. Pascal is so I don't know if they patched that. So when I played Act 3, Pascal's very overpowered augment that he's meant to get in Act 3 didn't drop. So I don't know if they've patched it for Pascal to get his Act 3 augment yet. I did mention it in the Pascal guide video. All this stuff's done. Yeah, Pascal Arc Assassin's really strong. What would you want to drop for Liturgy of Insulation? Well, let's have a look, because I don't use it because I think it's hilarious. I would say drop Exposing Communion or Echo Pulse. Yeah, I'd say drop it, Exposing Communion. Yeah, yeah, Liturgy of Installations where you drop that in instead of Exposing Communion. I'll put a little note on the sheet so people can see that. I find with Pascal doing the arc rifle build, everything's dead before I even shoot allies. but Pascal is the team kill king. Let's not pretend he isn't, because that fucker is. If you put ballistic calculation on his plasma build, allies die. You shoot anything near anything as you build up your intelligence, allies die. I understand Priest is best for Flamer, but I wanted to dual pistol deflection gloves build would have offhand flame pistol because fleet combat training does not work with ranged attacks in the primary hand. But the parry should proc your offhand? The parry should proc your offhand. I've not tested. I can't remember if we tested deflection gloves and it just didn't work. I somewhat remember someone complaining it didn't work, but I haven't tested it on this patch. But yeah, drop Communion. Where's Discord link? In the description on YouTube, and it will be in the description of the live stream. And if you're on Twitch and you want to join Discord, do !Discord.
Patience. My nerves are fresh.
Actually, have I checked? Does that Discord link still work? Yes. Ah, yes, the fun. Do the laser eye augments work with Slash? I don't know if Slash procs it, but Shearing Strikes definitely does. Because I use it on Heinrichs. Sometimes Slash doesn't proc single target attacks, sometimes it does. Like, do you know the Galvanic Carapace? Sometimes it procs it, sometimes it doesn't. But Shearing Strikes always procs it. The secondary hit. This next gives PTSD about that one time I had to wait 4 hours at the bank. This gives me PTSD because when I first played the game, this section would crash the game and softlock your save. But now you can get through it quite quickly. So, is there any loot that I need? Now, there is quest lines you can do in this area, and by quest lines I mean you can like talk to people and try to move up through the queue, but I've always just started shooting at the air. To be fair, bureaucracy is the greatest crime of the Imperium, and I would take no questions on that statement. Oh, Luna, by the way, you lied to me. You can't have an option in Act 2 to give Idra over to the warp. That's an Act 4 decision that you get in the homunculus bunker. The lab. Oh, wait, Eogun has an option? Oh, I will watch the Eogun option. The real dogmatic option. That's also the heretic option. He looks like he's extending his melter at people. There's some daily rituals that must be upheld. I hear snoring. Yeah, there's options for Argenta as well. Argenta in a gimp mask lecturing people. Oh yeah, feeding to the abyss is pretty good. Yes. So, do you remember what I said, that we can stack a shit ton with Alacrity? Alacrity Demolition Engineer for shotguns and flamers with the eye lasers and single shots, with the MK Soldier one, you can send your agility to the moon. So then Demolition Engineer early is very worth. The only reason I don't take it early is it doesn't have any benefit over what I do take early. It's just you're limited for soldier choices, and burst is just stronger. Have you ever done a melee bounty hunter build? No, because there's no such build. It's just using buffs and hoping for the best. Like, bounty hunter doesn't really have anything that it works with melee, same as operative doesn't, same as soldier doesn't, because soldier and operative are the only things that can take bounty hunter, don't work. Yeah, it's very good for a respec later, but early on, there's not much that I want for it. Frighten the people. Will you show us two-person Malice this playthrough? Oh, what, you mean killing Malice with two people? What build am I using? If I have the warp... Oh, well, no, I won't have the warp surge brooch. I normally end up killing Malice with Yearlit and Argenta. I have no Yearlit. That's a point. Argenta should be able to do it pretty easy. Cold Traded Crime Lord is literally everything I wanted in the first playthrough. Absolutely rocking it. Nice. I have done an update for that build, which is called Bullseye. You'll notice that on the spreadsheet. So this is one that I popped in this morning, actually. I've been working on it, and I've just moved it across. So if we go over to the spreadsheet, this was the Kazbalika Cold Trader. I probably should note that this was the Kazbalika Cold Trader. It's High Lord of Terror. Here we go. Nope. Nope. Up. Wait. What builds am I even in? Company Commander. Where's Crime Lord? There we go. And... Let me double check that I haven't got that wrong, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the Kazbalika Cold Trader build that I updated. Yes, it was the Kazbalika Cold Trader. So yes, I've updated that build for current patch. So I've changed this stuff for the new operative scaling, so that goes through there. I've slightly changed the way that we progress through the Bounty Hunter as well to work more with Fortress World. And then obviously we've got the stuff for the new augments, and I've even got augment suggestions in here. And towards the end we do move from DLC sniper rifles to, well, technically DLC sniper rifles, but I think they also come available in the base game, but they're updated. So yes, you will notice that on the sheet now. And I'll make sure that I've got the note on that build for the other one. Yep. So yes, so if you are doing that sniper build, and the first respec will be free, so you'll be able to update that. Oh yeah, I'm putting off eating till after stream. She thinking about opening fire on the crowd? Because that's what I was going to do next. Yeah, the Blade Dancer fix has been postponed. What's this one? What's this stream called? Ah, the stream name has updated and is currently wrong. Oops. Sorry, I've updated the stream name. For some reason, it had changed to the last stream. The update has been delayed, I think, till Monday. Maybe even another date, but probably don't expect anything before Monday. Ah, fuck it. Just open fire on the crowd. I'm getting bored. Did you made any builds using the MT augment? Yes. Yes, I do. I have Eogun and a Flamer Priest that use the MT augment. So, yes, they stack Master Tactician to the moon.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
I got bored. I only have enough heresy points. So the sniper rifle, it gives AP on crit, and it doesn't give you attack economy, so it's only usable with finest hour, and you only get 12 attacks. So as long as you crit, you can refund 12 attacks. That's how that sniper works. It's called Cruel Fate. That's what's suggested on there. Yo! My first ever Twitch cheer. Woo! 2 bits. I have no idea what bits are, but those are my first 2. One person. I wanted to go speak to Jay. Oh, I disabled the third person mod because I fucking hated not being able to use WSD to move the mouse. As much as I love third person mod, it is very good. Yes, there's a 12 attack limit on it.
And of course, a taste that is sweeter than honey and more No? Huh. The RG must have clouded my mind, Shireen.
Yes. Does anyone know how to fix the patch on GOG? Unfortunately, I don't know nothing about GOG. Ooh, an arc rifle that I already have. Phasor Slayer's NK1. See, that parry reduction. The problem that I have with a lot of augments is their but that's going to be very useful for Eogun. Uses intelligence over perception. So, let's get that onto Eogun. So, Eogun, my good sir. Yep. Boop. Then Jay, because you are currently hanging out with us, you can use this. And we will let you even use this. She looks pretty fucking dapper in that, I'm not gonna lie. By the way, I do have a Master Tactician build for Jay to use arc rifles, and she is using it. So yes, Jay Master Tactician now works with arc rifles. I will be having a video on that pretty soon. Blast pistol compared to full hammer. Way more armor pen. AP difference though. She's got the hunting rifle for Neil. Though I could give her the assault lasgun. But the assault lasgun I'm saving for Solomon. That's the point. Do I get any more bolter upgrades in this act? Or is the next bolter upgrade Act 4? Let's have a quick look. So, Drusians, no bolter. Explorators, no bolter. Kizbalika, no bolter. Fellowship? No bolter. It's boo Act 4 for the Storm Bolter. Did I miss? Was the Storm Bolter in there? Did I miss it? Don't see it. Kizbalika, you say? I blind? Oh yes, I am blind. Yes. Okay, we will get that along the way. Cool. So yeah, no, because Balika has all the stuff we want. So it's got the tactical analyzer, and it's also got the warp surge brooch. So yeah, we want to be pumping as much as we can into there. Good spot. Can you put Burst Solomon on the spreadsheet? It is on the spreadsheet. It is on the spreadsheet. That is his build on the spreadsheet. Yeah, I was going to go do Gene Stealers, wasn't I? Anyways. Like, I know I joke around about it, but I never get mad when people ask questions, because I'm the guy who will literally ask someone in a convenience store where to find something and look them dead in the eye as they have to reach across my line of sight and pick it up off the shelf next to my face. So don't worry, I would not shame people for asking questions, because I am that guy, and I don't even break my face as they do it. I just stare at them like this as they reach for that thing that's in my eye line. What be that you can't get all the achievements in one run? You're going to have to do a minimum 3 runs. There are some achievements you have to specifically be conscious of in Act 1 to Act 5 to get. Like, you have to plan it. Like, there are some people who've said that they've done 100% on this game, and I know they're lying because they didn't do multiple runs, so they used Toy Box to unlock the achievements. I'm not going to call them out, but I know they're lying. I actually still don't have all the achievements for DLC 3 because some of them are very esoteric as well. Like, you have to be going out of your way to get them. Like, one of them was you had to let something happen, and I one-turned the encounter, so I didn't get it. And so I'm going to have to do a whole new run specifically and remember that. Yeah, so some of them, like, one of them was, like, shooting an ally with the tank. Why would you purposely kill an ally? But the best build to go for is just whatever you want to do. Just remember your companions will probably change around you depending on what you are doing. So far, I'm actually having a lot of fun with this build. So this build, I'm actually testing live and I'm editing it live. Normally, I wouldn't have this build on this spreadsheet, but because I'm streaming it, some people did want to follow along with it. That's why I left it on there. But no, so how this build works, I am editing it live as we play and learn to do it. I just got the alignment achievements is 3 runs. Yeah. Though there is a way you can cheat that as well. There was a couple of ways you can cheat that. Because obviously you don't need to do the whole game. You just need to, like, if you get to before a certain point in the game where you've got everything really high, you can then sort of try to get them that way. But yeah, I would say on an honest playthrough, that is 3 runs. Minimum. Like, even to get the Rash from DLC 1 achievement, you have to keep that bitch for the entire game. Yeah, because sometimes you might not even do the section yourself. Like, if you weren't aware that you had to do it yourself, then you can't get that achievement either. It's not like a lot of games where you can complete the game and then in the post-game go back and get the other achievements. Like, you have to do entire 100+ hour runs with, like, one achievement in mind. I think I was about 800 hours in before I got all the base game achievements. And I was keeping, like, notes on it. So, there, like I said, there was people who were doing stuff when the game first launched, like, oh yeah, I've got all the achievements. And one of them you couldn't get in the vanilla game until they reworked how convictions and alignments work. And so people that had that one, I knew they were lying because it was impossible to get. But that was before I was uploading as well. So you'll probably find, like, old Reddit posts will be like, this guy's lying! You can't get Dogmatic 5!
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Cast paired with Assassin is really good because lethality and openings boost your psycho powers. So this is technically a vanilla build, but it didn't work very well back then because obviously exploits and openings didn't work on extra turns. Now that it does work on extra turns, it's much better. God, actually, I need to click that. What commands do I have on here? Let's have a look. We're doing this for everyone to see on stream. Account age, points. Oh, I had betting. We have gambling. Wow. Oh yeah, I used to have a I used to play with music, but now that I'm on YouTube as well, I can't do that. What opening are we talking about? Openings. It's the entire mechanic of Assassin. it's the entire mechanic. Oh, builds even opens up the spreadsheet. Wow. Is that the correct spreadsheet? Let me double check. Yeah, it is. Wow. 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 But yeah, so openings, aim for the opening. And yeah. No, the whole mechanic for openings didn't work on extra turns. Because when you start your turn for Assassin, openings apply on your main turn, but they didn't on extra turns. So the main meta of this game was getting turn 1 Finest Hour, giving Finest Hour to your boy, and then 1 turn in the entire map. But because exploits didn't apply, and nor did openings, that meant that Operative and Assassin fell behind, and now that it actually works, they don't fall behind. Took him in, but Miraz High is just murdering everyone this turn's pretty fun. Yeah, especially once you have line influence and all that sort of setup. Yeah, it's not a talent. It is the base feature. The base feature did not apply, like exploits. I'll show you when I'm in combat what I mean. They changed the icon for openings, and I think the new icon's worse. Like, the active ability did work, but you could only target one person. But when you take your extra turn or your main turn, it applies openings to the entire map, but it didn't used to do that on extra turns until literally this patch. Oh, we spotted blood. I'm going to test going heavier into grenades with charge distribution instead of Flame Argenta. Nice. Funny enough, now that I am using Master Tactician, I could actually go Master Tactician. You could, by the way, you can build Argenta for arc rifles. You can make an arc flamer Argenta, and that build also goes pretty fucking hard. I might have to show off how bullshit that is at some point. And that is a build you would take Demolition Engineer on. Why not let Sewerback do the investigation? Because you get more items and you get more secrets.
In this tapestry of a world,
and there's parts of the investigations you can only find out if you do it yourself because Sewerback's incompetent. And there's whole puzzles like this one that you can only do if you do the investigation yourself. I don't remember how this works. I actually have a drawn guide. Someone, when I was streaming once, drew out a guide of which ones to click in what order. Does arc rifle forking also count as single attack? Yes, it does. And yes, it does trigger electrified strikes. I actually posted a little short on that. Give me a second. YouTube? Let's open up my own YouTube before I double audio. So, we go to my own channel. We go to shorts. We go to either. Huh? So we pause. Actually, it'll be easier if I show it on Twitch, because Twitch I've got the full screen. Okay, let me get the short up on Twitch actually. Not current live stream. My god, am I not good at this? channel. Clips. So, Pascal Act 2 damage while screen, third person mod, third person lightning, third person Argenta. Here we go. Here we go. I was going to say, if I got given an ad on my own stream. But, yeah, so this EO gun using arc with electrified strikes. Kablooey. So yes, it does. It all counts as single. Yeah, so we think the patch got delayed till next week. They haven't given any official comms on it. Where did I save this to? I know I've got a screenshot on one of my disc. Ah, here it is. Yes, thank you, Error Speaker. Thank you, Error Speaker. He posted a little thing where he drew out how to do the puzzle because I was so ass at this puzzle that he was like, yep, and he posted this to the Discord. Alright, let's make sure we get the right angle here. So, our little tech priest friend. So we do this one first. The one time at Backseat Gaming doesn't go wrong. This one, and then he said it was this one third. Normally, when I listen to chat, when it comes to making decisions in this game, I die. Like, Luna has ended at one run entirely when they told me to change which guns I used in Void Combat, and then I died. The other one was I was trying to make a point about the way power works, and someone went, "Oh no, it works like this." I was like, "No, it doesn't. If I do this, I will explode." They went, "No, you won't." I was like, "Look, watch," and I did it. I exploded. Sometimes if I ever get bad advice, and I'm like, "Dude, this is really bad advice," people are like, "No, this is how you should do it." I'm like, "Okay, we do it," and I die on purpose, knowing that's gonna be the outcome. Because at the end of the day, it's about entertainment. I've got 2,000 hours in this game. 1,400 of them directly in game. 600 of them probably on spreadsheeting. I don't care if we lose runs. It wasn't the guns, it was armor, and it wasn't my fault. No, it was also the guns. I had to get closer to the lancers than I wanted to, and because of that, multiple lancers shot me and I exploded. Even if I had more armor, I would have got obliterated. If I'd had the plasma ones, I could have just scooted around the edge, because you can actually just sit outside their range. It takes longer, yes, and you can just use the plasma and you just win that way. Oh, whoa. Something's gone weird with my camera. Alright, there we go. It got real floaty for a second. Right. I need to get the pipe board myself.
My nerves are frayed.
Alt F4 fixes the blade dancer bug. True. Oh, by the way, so do you remember a few streams ago, we tried applying the Blade Dancer fix and it didn't seem to work? It actually did work. When I reopened the game, I saw that Blade Dance was now counting as a melee ability and I had strength scaling. So after you do the Blade Dancer fix, where you patch it in with Toy Box, you need to reset the game.
Cast your eye there.
So it did work.
There will be no peace in my
So my Blade Dance is not bugged because we applied the melee hotfix, which is linked on the Discord in the pins in the Rogue Trader section. It's got written instructions and pictures to show you how to fix Blade Dance. So yes, it is working. I did see the strength scaling was back and everything. We can agree that streamer skill played a heavy part in that. Dead. Blade Dancer's abilities aren't counting as melee, so stuff like Blade Dance and Death from Above aren't working correctly, and Death from Above is triggering electrified strikes, which it's not meant to, but Blade Dance is not triggering dots from Executioner because they don't count as melee attacks. Failed? Ugh. I had to fail that twice, technically. Hello! How are you doing, Paul? What part of AI taking 3 entire turns? No. That was not your fault. So that one was Viabos. So the Viabos bug where I lost out of the initiative order for space combat, no one is blaming you for that one. That would be insane if I tried blaming anyone other than Owlcat for that. I literally got kicked out of initiative order and I had to watch the AI fleet battle destroy me like, yeah, so always before doing the Drukhari fleet battle, make a hard save. If you're doing a Grim Dark run, just don't go there, because I've had so many instances on livestream where when I go to that section, even if I kill all the ships, the extra ones don't spawn and nothing happens. So yeah, Grimdark is not safe and not stable because of just that encounter. Like, until they fix that, until I specifically see the Drukhari fleet battle is fixed, I'm not doing the Grimdark run again, because I don't want to accidentally go there and then my run's over because I'm soft locked. It's bullshit. Skill check penalties are quite annoying, but you can kind of work around them. But yeah, I've got 119 here and still 89. Burn him! Technically, burning him is also the dogmatic option, but... what else did I need to do in this? Conclude the investigation. Okay, we got everything. How are we doing on the heretical points? We're doing quite nicely. It's a little too many dogmatic points.
In this tapestry of a world.
Oh, I've seen some of the -90s in Act 2. Oh. The AC decided to work a little bit again. Oh, well, not AC, my little fan. Oh, also, thank you for the new followers that we're seeing on all platforms. I've noticed that we just had a couple of Space Mad Monkeys subscribed on Prime. Wiggles resubscribed. Wiggles is our G, Resident G. He's helped a lot of people who were struggling to get access to the member sheets. And everyone following on YouTube are also good. Yes, burning in the name of the Emperor, good. Burning in the name of the Chaos Gods, bad. Especially when the Emperor might become a Chaos God. Oh yeah, Idra summoning demons in the perils. They specifically released a patch to fix it, and it specifically did not fix it. Oh, Joska is not aligned with her chair. Well, you got to remember that the average teachings in the Imperium are kept bad on a reason, because you need people to be ignorant to not be as easily corrupted by the warp, because the second you have knowledge, you can be corrupted by the knowledge. So you kind of want a dumb and, well, basically easy to manipulate populace. Procto's doing. Do we have a... You are now a spy. Speaking of perils, there's a mod that removes the peril insta-gibs. You can still die from the damage resulting in the demon nomming your skull, but it won't insta-kill you. Oh, that's a pretty good one. I won't use that because obviously people might get upset, but I will definitely send it out to people. Let's not forget, worshipping and praying to the Emperor hates actively against Chaos Doom Cycler. Yes. Well, yeah, because it was in the books. One of the last Catholics is what saved the Emperor. The Vizier. Do you have a build for your Heretic on the spreadsheet? Yes, the Chaos Warlock. You don't need to be Heretic for this build at all. Alright, we're going to bring in our Heretic lady to help with this. You don't have to worship chaos, but it helps. Yes. It's the same with priests. You don't have to be a priest of the Emperor to play priest. You can be a priest of the Dark Gods. Yeah, heretic items and buffs are probably on the weaker side compared to Iconoclast and Dogmatic. Because Dogmatic gets Eyes of Joys and Iconoclast just gets 3 bloody heroics, so not all things are built the same. Where is Chaos Warlock? What are we taking at level 26 here? That's just Perception of Law Imperium, okay. Know thy enemies. So Abelard, athletics and strength. Ooh, we take strength from Abelard. The rare strength level up. Then Idror. Probably be also perception and was I taking awareness or law warp? I have been taking awareness on her. You know, I have not given it any thought to who I'm taking into Act 3, because normally I take Argenta and Eurolit, because I know that those two can really easy clear the Commissar encounter. Have not planned for it on this one. Especially now that I don't have Heavy Gunner Argenta. I've lost my 2 crutches for Act 3. Oh no. Perception, Law Warp. Pascal. 20 Perception and Tech Cues. Then Heinrichs. Agility and Medicaid. Oh, I should double check that I've given him the correct items, because I believe we corrected his build by accidentally taking things too early. So J, on this one, I am using Grand Strategist. Fellowship Persuasion. It was mostly just so she didn't overlap with Argenta for the sections where we have to use J. No Ulfar. Cabela. We could actually freely use Cabela, because we have fixed her agility scaling with her abilities. We haven't picked up Solomon yet. I might go do that soon. And then Fellowship and Logic. Once we've got past the first update, I am looking forward to showing you all how much my builds can abuse arc rifles. I have so many arc rifle builds that I haven't shown off like publicly, because they go so fucking hard. Oh, I will give this to Heinrichs for now until we get the other 4 sword. Yeah, because yeah, this one I gave him on purpose. Yeah, Onslaught's pretty dope. Abelard, did you have any other weapons that were stronger? No. I've not got the swashbuckler's cloak yet. Oh, is anyone able to use the helm that I took off J? No, not really. Everyone else is happy with what they got. I will re-chat in one moment. Not dogmatic. Teleport cape. Yeah, teleport cape is very good for it. Heretic got a bullet to the face, so I've got her soul stone to sacrifice to the dark gods. Heretic run kills Heretic faster than Dogmatic run does it at times. Did you fail Jay's romance if you take it there? She gets really self-destructive in Komora. I'm not romancing Jay anyway, so I don't need to worry about that. I don't think I'm romancing anyone at the moment. I wish the Arbitrate one had Liturgy of Insulation. Then take it. If the problem is, if you're having problems where... I take Liturgy losses as acceptable losses, but you don't have to. Just because I don't take it on the build doesn't mean you can't take it. So I guess instead of Spare Magazine you could take it, or instead of Grenadier. So I've made a note where you can take it level 38. Let me just pop that in the spreadsheet. The Judge Death. Yeah, because a lot of my Lightning builds, yeah, if I don't take Liturgy, it's because I literally don't care if my companions die in the crossfire. But you don't have to do that. There we go. Should be on there now. Update. The sheet is so busy, it takes a few seconds for it to actually update. Can you romance Nuncius? There's plot spoilers around that, so I won't give that away. Which raven do I have? 20. Yeah, temporary wounds one. Ah, yes, we are going to Heretic Ritual. That's why I was doing this. Heresy points. So you don't have a sniper, you don't need one. Yeah, you don't really need sniper. Sniper's the weakest option in the game. It's the weakest damage option possible. I have some sniper builds on the sheet, but like, just not very strong. By comparison, they're obviously better now than they were. Oh, Kibella has a unique Heresy one. I already prevented that from happening.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Sniper versus Multi-Melter. Oh my god, yeah, they're both trash. Multi-Melter's probably actually stronger because you can get the heavy gunner talents on it. And you'll naturally just be on a stronger build. Where is she? Yep. The Governor of Genus. Yeah, she'll do it. It's fine.
There will be no peace in my wake.
No, so with Cabela, when I did the officers deck, I picked the option that closes off the romance. Which? Well, the damage is so high and weak is kind of irrelevant. So the problem is attack economy. It's not about overkilling one target. It's about single shot to kill one guy, or area attack to kill 10 guys. Like that, there's a huge power difference there, and that's always been the problem with snipers. Like if you play a bounty hunter sniper, you have 3 attacks. Urilit has 5, Pascal has like 6, but your rogue trader version is stuck at 3. Whereas if you're playing one of the other builds, like say it's just a soldier, anything, you could have 20 attacks. So there's a huge difference. Because like firearm mastery on the heavy bolter, for instance, that's a lot of single shot follow up. Wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already closed off the romance option path.
Domin, you wish to discuss. You can see. You are.
Yeah.
It's not difficult. Maybe a.
Yep, you've only got to do it once. So in Toy Box, if I go into the patch tool, so I created a patch to fix Blade Dancer's reapability. And yes, it is now applied. So if I open it in tab, we basically fixed it to how to do this. Yeah, there are step-by-step instructions and pictures on the Discord to do so. It worked, so it didn't work originally. So the ricochet thing, ricochets make them better, but it's still bottom 1. Like, it's still bottom 1. I've made specifically a ricochet sniper build, but the problem is you're just as likely to kill allies as enemies. So if anything, it makes them more deadly to your party, because you will one-shot allies. Give me stuff. Yeah, if you enjoy it. I personally don't enjoy being the weakest member of the party. That actively makes me want to delete the save. I like being either the strongest or at least someone useful. If you like being someone that never takes a turn, then that's fine. Play sniper. But yeah, like pre 1.6 patch, if you were playing an operative sniper, it was quicker to win the combat by just skipping your turn. It was like, nope, you're just slowing combat down. Like that doesn't feel good to me. Like because I understand the system inside and out, like that actively does deal psychic damage to me. So what plans do I need to do next? I've done Soto's Tomb, done Largon's Belt, done Trinitos. We could do Kiva Gamma. Fuck it, someone said let's do Kiva Gamma early for the challenge. See, 1.0, Sniper, because you used to be able to do 20k damage shots. Now imagine those 20k damage shots with Ricochet. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Because at that point, I wouldn't care if I wiped out my entire party along with the map. But the Ricochet build for Sniper is very good if you use Cassia and Eogun, because you stack up enemies and then you're one turn just fine. So yes, perfectly usable. If you play specifically for that, where the party's designed around this world, yeah, if you play like that and the party's designed around buffing your Sniper, then yes, very good, very enjoyable. I shouldn't underestimate how good Cassia stacking up the whole map and Eogun giving you explosives on shots are, because the ricochets will trigger multiple times, so very good. Very good. Pascal can do that better, yes. But Pascal is just as likely to also kill his teammates.
Compared to naval service,
Right there.
that was barely a challenge.
Ow.
Go hand in hand.
The solution, it's just double click them all. For the first one, it's just double click them all. Hit Officer Vanguard top one. So yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then you click this one 2 more times. 1, 2. And then the same back here. 1, 2. Easy peasy. Now the second one, I don't remember. What's the second one? Is it top right? No, is it top left, bottom left? I think it's top left, bottom right, then over to here, and then back to middle, maybe? This one's the one I don't remember too well. Oh. Did we forget to put the box in the thing? No, we did. Oh, is it top right, bottom right, and then across? And then here, then the middle. Ah, there we go. Top right, bottom right. That's the order. Quickly, equip the OP Argenta item. Burst eye laser might have triggered with every instance of damage. Yeah, burst eye lasers are pretty fucking good. I got 70 agility from alacrity in 1 turn. So yes, if you take a single shot and then the burst eye laser, then procs alacrity, you will have a lot of it. Can psi powers crit? No. Pyromancy staff can, but they nerfed this patch because everyone whined like, I need weapon skill pyromancy staff. And I was like, yeah, but the weapon skill gives you crit chance. And they were like, no, and then they removed it and they didn't fix it. So now it still works exactly the same, but you don't have additional crit chance. So it was like, yay, thanks guys. Thanks for the nerf, fuckers. So many people keep snitching on things and just getting things nerfed. Like, currently, Kick's bugged and Kick does too much damage. And, of course, the goons on Reddit are like, oh, 5k Kick! And it's like, yay, thanks for the nerf, guys. You sons of bitches.
What a glorious storm this battle will
This
be.
is going to be quite easy. We have Pascal just wipe this encounter out. I feel like we've not used a lot of Pascal.
Stop hitting me, Ashmag. Am I getting paid for this? You've got a problem, I've got a price.
So the over penetration floor as well, by the way, that does also increase ricochet.
A moving target lives longer.
Actually, I can pop this here, then I can get the over pen one here,
Tell me, and it is done.
and then we pop this
Am I
here
getting paid for
along
this?
with this, and
Don't
then
get too
Pascal can
cocky.
actually move along there.
You've got a problem? I've got a
Yeah, we
price.
went for Grand Strategist J just so we could give Eogun some extra turns.
A valid argument. Executing command. Lucius, I'm relying on you.
Oh.
A valid argument. The machine spirits approve.
Alright, all nice and buffed up. Of that in mind, duck and cover.
I can do that with the right incentive.
I'm using Grand Strategy J as the same reason also because Skill Monkey. Yes.
My luck finally run out.
They are a little bit close, aren't they?
I act. Faith without deeds
Oh.
is worthless.
Good thing we have a flamer, I guess. Can't remember if this one gets an attack of opportunity. Yes. The way to tell if it's going to get an attack of opportunity is whether or not I can attack here. But I can use this, I think. No? Ah, whatever. I guess more flamer.
For the weak. I'll do it.
Eogun, I think we could ricochet, but now Pascal. Wait. We should be able to hurt these guys quite a lot. So we want to kill him with Claim the Bounty. So I'm going to take a shot. Yep. Then we reload. We apply this. Then we claim the bounty. Then we reload. Then we're going to use Cold the Bold. And then we're going to shoot a really high damaging area attack. And then I can move Pascal to there. How much damage did he just do there as well? 280, it's not too bad. I remember when people used to brag about doing 200 plus damage. Yeah, that's one way to get Pascal. But to be fair, it's only 200. I remember when people used to brag about Pascal doing 200 damage in Act 5. I don't think we have allies here. Well, we have Jay.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Let's press advantage.
This is why I was chosen.
And Eogun. Oh, we can't use melters at this range, can we, huh?
Lucius is skeptical about this. A valid argument.
Interesting. We can't use Eogun's melter in close range. Now, melter is not the correct option, but I want to use a melter. Yay! Let's buff up some allies damage.
A valid argument.
Then Pascal's actual turn. We could probably do a lot of damage on this Claim the Bounty. Yes, 390 on that one. We reload. We did take an overcharge shot. Yeah, Pascal exploding an overcharge is pretty bad. Oh, that melter, by the way, I think is scaling... yeah, the perception on intelligence is now there, which is pretty nice. The servo skull will die because for some reason the talent to protect the servo skull is bugged. So as you notice, the servo skull took damage. But I had a lot of temporary HP.
They will see. Oh, yes. They all
Duty prevails.
But yeah, the plasma didn't work in melee. I wonder if I do this, if now the plasma will... so melters are meant to work in melee, and it wasn't. So I reckon it's because I had the arc in the primary slot, which now means the arc will probably also work in melee. It's just, I've got a feeling about Owlcat coding, you know? Alright, let's go blow up some ships at Kivagama. Can we do the Lelosian Passage fight? Where do we normally take this? Tenebos Acra. I think we're too early to do this encounter, but I might try it anyway. We might die. We quick save. I saw any pirates. Fuck the pirates.
I can see crimson lights in the void.
Eogun needs more mechandrites, huh? I can see arguments for that. See if we can set some fires. give that a little warp twist to try and not get hit. Reload some of these. I'm hoping at this angle it can't shoot us, but it might be able to, just in case. Oh, we fucked it. Yeah, the plasma only on that sucks so bad. Huh? More attackments. Go take a torpedo to the face. When should augments be installed? I wait for the next patch. You can install augments now, but I normally would wait for Act 3 if I was you. Because the negatives on augments are really strong. Like, the negatives are real negative. There goes the pirate escort. Like, the pirate escort is terrible. All it is good for is just being shot.
Their shields down! Crush them! The dark void will erase their colors.
Ah, we're just short. Well, in that case, we torpedo. Oh, they flew through the Astros. I thought they would go further around. Well, easy kill. Vanilla escort's so ass. The Navy officer one isn't as bad, but yeah, the pirate one sucks. Shallow jump, very important, and all hands on deck is going to be useful for taking out the cruiser. The Heartless is probably the best one. So yeah, the flat cannon upgrade's really strong. Especially if you use a multi-shot thing. Do any of my things have... Which collector... Is which collector the good one? Oh, yeah, yes it is. Oh yes, chem therapy. That we can use with our psycho staff. Oh, that was quick. Dargonis is being invaded by some shit. We need to get Vibos up and running. We could probably really easily do the Heartless as well. Let's go do the Heartless. Ever considered using the double battery code so you can get matching pairs on the ship, considering it just makes sense? Nah. You can get 2 copies of the Sturgeons anyway. Actually, let's just check that I can't get any upgrades for it. I hate the pirate. All it does is waste my time. Torpedoes do nothing but take turns. Yeah, the torpedoes still bugged. They fire the turn after that they're used at the end of the second turn, so it just makes them worthless. Yeah, there we go. These not these ones, but the one that is really, really good. So obviously the double shot ones everyone likes. But the one that I found that is actually secretly really OP is the small plasma macro cannon to go on top of the ship. It does 80 damage. Oh, we get more Casbalica. Peripheral visor. Useful. We could give that to Argenta. That's the bleed one. Swordsman's body glove. Ah, we could bring Heinrichs. Heinrichs, are you up and running? What augments do you have again? So I remember I messed up your build putting them on you too early. Yeah, I put the grapple hook on there too early. That was a whoops. Right, we don't want to give him negative parry yet. Alright, Abelard. We're going to borrow back my eye. And we're going to quickly respec Heinrichs to take athletics, so I can trade out Abelard. Oh, actually, before I do that, did I already take athletics on Heinrichs this run? Before I make assumptions, I don't believe so. No. Alright, yeah, we do need to quickly respec Heinrichs to take athletics. Waiting on the patch so I can continue True Detective and playing the Metro Exodus. Oh, nice. Oh, doesn't cost money yet, but it will do soon. So Heinrichs' build. Blah, 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 blah. Where is he? There we go. And I just posted his build video today. So yeah, we can show off a bit of Heinrichs. Anyone that's joining the stream because they saw the Heinrichs video, they'll be able to see him early game in play. Medicaid. Shearing strikes. Then Beach 2. Then open engagement. Strength. And pyromancy. One of the things you have to also consider with Heinrichs is if you use him to buff himself or if you're going to attack first. Because if you can shearing strikes, then yes, you can freely buff yourself, or you might need to charge. But yeah, I need to swap over to athletics. That's why we needed to respec. Body of Flames. More athletics. Agility. Psychomajoris. Then strength. Back to Executioner. I do have other builds for Heinrichs now, so if you don't want to go this route, then that's perfectly viable. That's be expert. Up to Carnival. We've got weapon skill here. Weapon skill here. Biophysical distortion here. Then we take Inflame. Though you could also take Firestorm if you wanted to do those air explosions. It depends which route you're going. So if you're going for the heavy armor and you're using the Zarkovian armor, you want to take Firestorm. No, sorry, you want to take Inflame. If you're going power armor, then there's a good argument for Firestorm. Because you're not really going to be relying on the melee damage as much. Agility, we need the perception training. And yes, we don't really have to take that. We do perception also. But yes, characteristic training, perception. Master of Torture. No, wait, no. I'm blowing that. Agility Medicaid. Oh, Sparks the Grey Flame. I completely lost sight of where I was looking at the sheet there. Yep, Sparks the Grey Flame, so that now they crit. Agility, so we get more Shearing Strikes, more Medicates, that's more health. Yes, all good. I did add a note to his build there, so I will quickly post that over to the main sheet, because paying for tips and notes would be a bit douchey of me. Alright. Leave that to update, and I'll catch back on the chat real quick. Did they buff the encounter on the Drifting Void ship with the Mad Tech Priest? Yes. So they do. They have the Act 4 weapons. I think they fucked up the loot table and they gave those heretics the Act 4 stuff, and then the Act 4 heretics you come across seem to have the Act 2 stuff. Oh, make sure Heinrichs didn't have anything unequipped when I just made those changes. I don't have any other heavy armor yet, do I? The deflection, when this says 75 or more wounds, the deflection. Do I care about having the extra deflection? No. But, do I care about what that looks like? That does look good, doesn't it? But that is better. Armor is more valuable than deflection. And I don't care about Heinrich's parry. His parry is already pretty good. Though he does have a little bit of reduced parry, doesn't he? Because of the arm augment. What's the parry scaling from? Coercion? Oh. Well, we could go for maximum parry. He does look good. It's a hard sell. Yeah, if deflection worked before armor reduced it, that would be good. Isn't there a mod that lets you change the look of armor? Yes, Redress. I have it. I actually have it installed. I just haven't looked up what I need to change for them. Oh, the Steam Summer Sale's now live. That's pretty dope. Ah, yes, my terrible ship that's probably going to get one shot. Pirate Escort is so ass. I might ask the devs to buff the Pirate Escort because... let me just keep that in here. It's funny. It's funny how bad the pirate one is. Alright, make sure my stuff is set right. Alright, so we want to take out these little ships as quickly as possible, so then I can focus on just taking out Sardona's stuff. Ooh, a little bit far, aren't I? This will also take out their little fighters. Ooh, down to 1. Then if I warp jump to here, I won't have to deal with that nonsense. And I will get my dodge up a little bit. But I think it will also drop my range. Fine. Everyone got taken out there. I don't have the hard turns yet. Unfortunate. I do have blast shields on, so I should be able to take quite a lot of punishment there. But don't like where that is. Alright, fire should do a good job. Then can get behind him. Give these the old little warp weave. Pop these around. Yeah, we disabled the Heartless in the other one. Last ones are the useful ones, yes. So for the plasma shots and the like the lances, that they'll give you double shields against them. Nave 1 isn't much better considering how the AI finds but stupid ways to get themselves killed. That is true. So, whom do I want to take in this? So, I need range. So, one of the mistakes that I always make with this is I forget to bring anyone with range capabilities. So, at the moment I have Argenta. She'll be fine in the early ones, but the problem is when we grab Solomon. So, if I give Solomon something with a little bit more range, it should be okay. I hope they do help Switch Brothers. Like, people on Switch, I knew that that was going to be a shit show, and I've been actively saying maybe don't pick it up on Switch, but I didn't want to make, like, a whole video explaining why you shouldn't buy on Switch before it came out, because it would just be me bad-talking Switch, and then trying to explain how Owlcat's not going to be able to optimize for it. So it would go wrong, because people would either think I'm hating on Owlcat and I'd get negativity, or people would be thinking I'm hating on Nintendo and I'd also get negativity, so that I was just like, I just can't help. Yeah, Heretic got a bullet to the head. We are now romancing Solomon. Yeah, I got the Soul Stone.
Tapestry of a world, I am the road.
Luna was very adamant that we get that Soul Stone. Made to come for Switch to help with performance issues. I hope it does work. We also have trauma kits to help with our friend that turns up with a trauma in this next fight.
Operation successful.
One step at a time.
I better not be failing 95% checks. I also gave Jay a sniper rifle just in case. Probably, just in case, I should give Jay a hotshot las rifle. Oh, actually, do I want Solomon to have the assault las gun or the hotshot las gun? Probably for the extra rate of fire, the assault las gun. Because it also lowers deflection. I've also got Eogun on Jay.
In my wake.
Why not give him a Ripper, 8 shots spare than 5? The pistol. The pistol. So let. Oh, the Ripper rifle. Sorry, but no, I've only got the pistol. I don't have the rifle. You get a bunch from Act 3. But no, the Ripper's damage is really low as well.
My prospect has detected something.
A job for me.
The plan is to, yes, to give Idra over.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Yeah, I think I sold it.
This explorator is blessed with
But then again, it could. There's a good chance it could still be in here. A couple of chainsaws. No. Some of the Aldari shit.
acquisition is possible.
These ones are a bit awkward to click. You get a couple of Ripper rifles in Act 3 as well. Yeah.
They will see. Oh, yes,
Did we fail the
they
awareness
all
checks?
will see.
Nuncius solved this conundrum.
Looks like we've failed the awareness checks.
Oh, what curiosity unveils itself
escapes my
before me.
sight. Duty prevails.
Yes, we also feed Miraz High to
I better
Demonettes.
myself through my
Elves
service.
get fed.
Operation successful. The machine gun runs me
What lies beyond?
I thought it would be very funny if, when you turned Idra over to the Inquisition, if she came back as a sanctioned psyker. That would be fun. But obviously she can't get Holy Terror to get sanctioned. I'm going to make a save of this one in case I want to play around with this later for any testing. I like the Heartless encounters. Though I liked them more before they got nerfed because Reddit said it was too hard because they turned up at like level 12. It would have been 17 to 18, but still, my point stands, I'm mad.
I'll bleed you dry.
Is Pascal within the zone? Yes. Ooh, okay, let's switch J and... oh no. Okay, Heinrich's move. We gotta perfectly craft where this is. We can't get everyone. Actually, if I go here, I am still under surveillance. Ooh, that sniper's gonna go first. J is still under surveillance. What about here? I believe we are no longer under surveillance. Boo. Right. Let's not be silly then. Let's go back to where we were. Maybe we let Pascal deal with it himself. Though, if we're going to have anyone rely on their own dodge, it probably should be Argenta.
Okay, now I'm really riled up.
Okay, let's get some dodge and cover efficiency.
Tell me, and it is done. Don't get too cocky. Am I getting paid for this? You've got a problem. I've got a prize. I can do that with the right incentive.
Ooh, I've got a plan. Oh wait, no, I don't. Costs 2 AP, doesn't it?
Tell me, and it is done.
Executing command.
We could go for the additional armor.
The machine spirit's proof. Astute observation. Yes, I'm relying on you.
So, we got 81 to try and bounce him, 81 to try and bounce there. Alright, let's try and bounce. Nice.
Fascinating.
Alright, let's see what they do. Why does Jay randomly get bleeding now? It's not randomly, it's her neck augment. It will get a little bit more revealed in Act 3.
Sacred bionics.
I'm here, maggots.
Ah, then Eogun's turn again. So, let's start by extra turning. Let's start with Argenta.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh,
I'll do it. Emperor's judgment.
went shockingly well.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Ooh, anyone standing next to each other?
Terminated.
Head.
I'll do it.
Should have shot the middle one.
Doubt is for the weak.
Ah! So shooting the cover actually explodes the cover to damage them.
I'll do it.
That's pretty funny. 5% means nothing because we are using the blessed bolter casing. And then, if we don't want to then get hit, we can just move back.
Rejoice in battle.
Oh, Jay got the extra turn. Interesting.
Am I getting paid for this?
Actually, what's Jay's line of sight? That's not bad.
Quite fair.
And that was enough to give us extra turnage. Let's give this to
Wanna see a
Heinrichs.
trick?
Naturally. I won't object to it.
Alright, Heinrichs isn't going to be able to buff himself up correctly because he's taking damage. But he will be able to do stuff like this.
For the throne's glory. Naturally.
Ah, there's people alive over there.
Get me a
Remember.
target.
If anything survives as well, we can use his inflame.
Guards.
Oh, that ain't gonna work.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. I'm done with this one.
See him, I don't even need one over
Let's see.
there.
None can escape the
Just
Emperor's
dead.
judgment.
Everyone, step aside.
And we got some AP to open the bridge. Now, we could generate more AP.
Leave me now.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Let's pop him back
The
into cover.
Emperor is on our side.
Extra turns go pretty hard, huh?
Don't get too cocky. You've got a problem, I've got a prize. Tell me, and it is done. I can do that with the right incentive.
Oh, he still has turns, huh?
Astute observation. My creation, your
I have
assistance
so
is
much
required.
AP on my current setups.
Executing command.
So, if anyone's near cover, we can just shoot the cover. And if we hit the cover, it will hit them.
Lucius.
Hey Argenta, how do you feel about another extra turn?
Your demise is an incontrovertible fact.
Who's even alive? I should have thought back. So there's one sniper. So all I have to do is get line of sight to the sniper, which I can do here.
Bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
And then I shoot the cover, and he takes damage.
Sins hidden
It's
in
like a
blood.
puzzle, and we're just solving the puzzle. How do you properly use Orchestrate Flame many cycles? And I myself cost an action, and with that, most of the damage in a turn. You use heavy armor and use Body of Flames, and then you use shearing strikes or grappling hooks like I did on Heinrichs. Day 25th was not patched. The patch got deleted. Patch was deleted until... Oh, actually, I'll keep one of these. But yeah, patch has been delayed till next week. We don't know till when. All we know is next week. Actually, we want to keep one of the auto guns, one of these, just in case any of them are useful. Everything else probably fine to go across. Don't know if we're using any of those, but yeah. But yeah, the patch has been delayed till next week.
I am the rogue threat.
Oh, Heinrichs took a little owie.
Always.
There we go. But yeah, Alcat rolled back the launcher. I don't know if the launcher had anything to do with the patch getting delayed. I know a lot of people have claimed that there was no official source on that.
Never doubt me.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Operation successful.
My pleasure.
Ah, Lord Xenos, there we go.
One and it's done.
Touch the control panel. Yeah, little owie. View the logs. Second, third, fourth. Open the thing.
To my collection.
Aha! Armor of hidden progress. Though we're not using those. Though, that's still going to be useful here. That's still going to be useful there. Pascal, however, could take the dog tags. Oh, you still use the Medal of Alacrity. I forgot Jay's meant to be using that. Seeing as she has the go first. What could Eogun have in that slot? Oh, he could have 3 in. Bam! What else we got? Mental damage. The mental damage, by the way, last time I checked, that was proccing with Executioner, but they might have fixed that. Once we have, funny enough, once we have other ones of these, that's going to be more useful. Thinking about it, we might want to give Eogun a sniper rifle for when we're trying to take out the things in the next area. Mostly because, yeah, otherwise we might not be able to shoot it. Servitor parried your Heinrichs. Did you maybe over-augment Heinrichs and lower his weapon skill?
A job for me.
Because that's why I said you kind of want to wait till Act 3 before you start augmenting your melees. Oh, we got pet boosts. Pet boosts. We like pet boosts. How much do we give? 5. Yeah. No one else needs that. No one else is reloading. So Veil Degradation here will also increase our burning. This is why we use that for Dogmatic 2.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
15 coercion for Mirazai. Amazing.
Oh,
So dumb.
how intriguing.
Fuck off, Silver Skull.
Those readings are incomprehensible.
My pleasure.
My pleasure.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Cast your eye there.
I refuse to believe that was the best take they had of that line.
I better myself through my service.
How are we all doing on
Duty
everyone's runs?
prevails.
Update me. What
Take
runs
heed,
are
Trader.
people on at the moment?
My observance.
See? Right there. The Emperor favors me today. I better myself through my service. Duty
Any
prevails.
items?
Oh yes, they all will see.
Any more interactables to help the guys down below? No, I think we did all of them. Doing Arc Assassin. Arc Assassin fucks. It fucks so hard. Arbitrary execution at the end of Act 2. Interesting. Interesting. Hello! How are we doing? How many people are over on the Twitch side at the moment anyway? 91. That's pretty good. We are... I've managed to get 4 of the 6 required partner streams. Grimdark died in space combat in my Act 1. Yeah! Priest Blade Dancer. Blade Dancer, Pyromancer in the Heartless, but with the patch delayed, I'll shelve it on this run. Yeah, well, you can fix it manually. I've got a guide in the stream on how to do that. I'm finally doing your Pyromancer build, and it's done. You're also using a weakened version of the Pyromancer build, which is kind of funny. Dogmatic Arbitrator, good run, good run. Knife Lord. Knife Lord is very strong this run. I was waiting for the patch to restart. That's fine. I still haven't finished moving out. Cool. Been toying around with Heretic Commissar. I do like Commissar. Succeeded at Grimdark. Didn't know that was a thing. So Grimdark obviously doesn't do anything special other than just giving you one save option. And with how buggy the game is, it is really not recommended. Oh yeah, they buff these guys again. I was looking at their weapons and their stats, and they keep buffing them, giving them like really strong shit, because people keep saying that they lose and die. So they just keep buffing their stuff. I'm surprised that they didn't just ask me to make the builds. Like, just ask me out, Cat. I'll gladly make your default NPC builds so people do fine. Doing a psych operative with the pet in Act 4. Nice. Idra, so an Idra doesn't explode himself. That is good. I did notice they changed this encounter as well with patch 1.6. Shearing strikes Arc Militant with Crime Lord noise. Xeno's weapon Crime Lord, Shearing strikes Arc Militant. Just finished waiting for the slides patch. Start the new Dogmatic Commissar. Yeah, I would wait for the slides patch. I want to do a run without Cassia, no Grand Strategist, or Chrono. That you actually get to engage with mechanics, so that is a good run. So let's try to have a look at initiative, and so Arbitrator Stein will go first. Which one are you, Stein? Stein is our Arc Militant. Okay. Then Arbitrator Clayton. Clayton, you are Heavy Gunner, aren't you? Yes. So, Clayton's go there. We need to get their Heavy Gunner first. So if I remember, I think this is their Heavy Gunner. So he needs to die. Bryce, you're fine. Let's get you into cover, Solomon. Can we not get you into cover? Okay. Ooh, don't like that. Don't like that at all. So, we want to make sure we get there. Main dude. The problem is, to try and get to him, we're going to have to... Don't like that. If I go here, can I charge there? I can, but you'll get an attack for opportunities. So, here's what I'm going to try and do. we are going to try and knock you back.
Directive accepted.
We already failed the plan.
Understood.
We kick.
Executing.
We can shield dash as well. But
Directive accepted.
he's gonna die. He just constantly missed everything. How did you miss so much? Do you have no perception? He has no perception. Of course he's gonna miss every attack. Oh my god. Okay, heavy gunner.
Understood. Executing order. Directive accepted.
So you also have to remember he has a 3 AP cost on his burst fire.
Understood.
So we do want to hit this one. Do they have another heavy gunner? So that's regular gunner. I think there are other heavy gunners back here. So we could try and hit that, or we could try and hit these guys to clear out some of the swarm. I think it's worth trying to hit some of the swarm. He's got fired up, so that was good 18 stacks. And what's this? He's also got heightened concentration, so he's picked up some armor pen. Now, Bryce. Bryce is our main, because we want to try and use the shield rush to knock down this guy, but the game is being lame about it. So we'll go to here, and we will dash through, I guess. That was exactly what we wanted to happen. So, after that, we then want to try and use some of these guys as shields for when we get shot at. So we're going to activate Endure. We're going to activate Defensive Stance because he's a Vanguard. Realistically, we now just have to hope for the best, because there's not much else we can do about it. Of course he dodges. What is your... no perception. No perception. This is why all my builds take characteristic training perception and level up perception. It's Judge Dredd build total conversion. No, this is just this section of the game. Oh, he took a single shot. Very interesting. Okay. So, first of all, we want to do advanced tracking. Then we're going to move up to here. And we're going to have Glato use Protect on us. Because Glato will attack both of these guys. Now, we have a shotgun, so we are going to get a free attack on the shotgun, but we're also going to use that with this. So, I want Glato to apprehend him. So now, I can attempt to kill you. Glato will follow up. I swap back to my shield. Give you a little bonk. Yep. Fossil Pledge we can pop down here with this. We'll put our running gun there. Pop that there. Pop that there. Right. Ooh. Ooh, he got quite a few hits. Solomon's down. Shields are not the best. I was hoping having them there would prevent them from trying to just mow us down, but it did not. Oh my god, they're doing so much damage. The Vanguard can't land hits. Okay. So, first of all, we're going to have to endure. Then we're going to Reckless Strike, and we're going to try an area attack. We got one of them. We're going to have to stalwart defense, aren't we? Alright. Now, the gunner is kind of pinned down, which is good. But the amount of enemies here is weird. So again, we're going to want to rapid fire. We're going to want to Cold the Bold. And again, it's a 3 AP cost. Okay, we did get some good mowage. Again, We're gonna need to do that. We might even want a bulwark just because we're gonna take a lot of range hits. But we have some good AoE opportunities because they have swarmed us. And at the same time, we... Ooh. Ooh. Now, this could get him killed when they try to run for us, but knocking down him is very vital. We didn't even get the other things for it. Because, yeah, he gets an extra attack as that guy tries to get up. So, first things first, we might be able to get some good damage. We do need you to just die. Alright, kicking him down is going to be quite helpful. So, Reckless Strike. Arc Militant things. Now, same time, we now want to shut down this guy from doing gunnery things. So we are going to move him here, so they have to shoot for their own boy. Now, ooh, we don't want to hit our own ally, but that could be a problem. Let's go for it. What? Why did this guy shoot that guy? I don't... What? What just happened? What the fuck? Combat Servitor started firing his heavy bolter at Arbitrator Stein. Last time I checked, you can't attack when you have enemies in melee. He has no ability to do that. What the fuck just happened? Some glitch just caused me to lose one of my dudes.
Understood. Executing order.
Cool. We love a glitch. Wow. Wow.
Directive accepted. Understood. Executing order. There are no innocents.
So I have no idea what the fuck happened there. Right, we're gonna do something a little bit different. Again, we're gonna want to rapid fire this.
Understood.
Cool. Now. Yeah, I don't know what that glitch was. Yeah, we're not gonna die here. This is fine. Don't know what that glitch was. Don't know why that happened either. Oh, and now he has an injury that can't be healed. So Solomon is going to be unusable in the next section, and the reason he has this concussion injury is because of the augment that he has. So the augmentation really fucked this encounter. I'm going to have to tell Solomon to go back to the ship. He can't come to the next encounter with me. Yeah, you would have thought that had been a ricochet or someone, but no, for some reason he fired his heavy bolter whilst threatening melee, which you can't do, at a completely different ally. I'll ask Owlcat to do this fight on Unfair. By the way, Owlcat don't test their game above daring. I know that for a fact. They've never done it. Because every time I find weird little things, they're like, no, that doesn't work like that. I was like, try it on this difficulty. Because it's the same with Dark Heresy. There's no way that they miss the testing issues for Dark Heresy. Because the only way they could have done that is if they didn't play on hard. So yeah, we can't use Solomon in this section. He's got an injury that can't be healed. So we're going to have to tell him. And it's going to take out his perception. He won't be able to land any shots. No, he doesn't get reset on you. No. You'll see what I'm worth to fight. I don't need predicting. I feel safe via dispatching a corn pirate alongside my retinue. Doing you a favour, Bloodhound. You had best remember it. No, fuck off. Why? Why? I picked every option to make him not come. Ugh, lame. Literally unusable, son bitch. I'll be able to heal a lot of the traumas, but he won't be able to land any of his attacks. Is going to be the main issue.
Stand still. Ready to get back to duty.
Oh, wow. Okay, no. It healed the one that you're not meant to be able to cure. No questions. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Thanks.
A glitch fucked us, but a glitch saved us. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't ask no questions. Though we did lose Jay, who had the armor I wanted to give him, but I did plan ahead. So I did take another armor. Yeah, we can give him the Enforcer's Carapace. Hello, my love. You barbecuing.
Yeah, how long are you gonna be?
I will do this encounter and then I'll be done.
Okay.
Okay. Lady came up from mine as a barbecue. So we'll smash out this encounter and then we'll be done. So let's quickly level up my slightly reworked version of this build. So right calibration, ballistic skill. Strategic adaptation. Yeah, one of the annoying things about Solomon is he doesn't have his burst stuff, which, yeah, having rapid fire or dash over gridlessly adjudication would just make this build so much better. Enhanced augmetics. Agility. Oh yeah, shotgun mastery, by the way, was bugged on the test patch. I was like, oh, so I couldn't use it. Chain more, agility, and demolition. Let's bring Chet back up. His default... No, his early game default build is good. So, if you actually look at his default build... yeah, because Wreck and Ruin, it's good. I'd prefer something else, but it's good. Demolition Engineer, good. Grisly Adjudication, this one bad. Agility, good. Lawful Intervention, good. Second Skin, well, I don't want that, but whatever. Demolition, fine. Firearm Mastery 3, fine. Point Blank, that's good. Agility, good. Concentrated Fire, good. Coercion, he needs it. Perception, fine. Armor Piercing, good. Camaraderie works with his pets, so it's fine. Prepared Prosecution, would prefer him not to have that. Ballistic Skill, good. Demolition Engineer, good. Grisly Adjudication, yeah, that was the problem. I scrolled back up. Pillar of the Law, yeah, I'd prefer him not to. But the biggest issue is Firearm Mastery 4. He does really want 1. But basically, just didn't take any mobility into consideration when they made his build. That's his main issue. Ah, we can give you Crescendo. More attack economy. And then, yes, so what one do we want to give? So this one, for secondaries, has 10 to 15 times 5. That's good. So... yeah, I think that's going to be the best option there. We got to make sure we have this one out in his primary. We want to give him this because that will help with the doggo. We want to give him that because, yep, when he uses that, that's fine. This one, yep, if we shotgun things, it will put bleeding. That could be a fine workaround. He doesn't have rapid reload, so he might want that, though we might also not need it. We do, if we give him Relish Anguish, he can generate temporary wounds, which is good. Boots wise, what boots can he even use? We got no boots for him. Let's see, what boots do I have? I have the Dynamo boots. He could use the Dynamo boots, but could I use any other boots? Okay, we'll make ourselves burning immune just so he can get the extra range boots. We could also give him the Xenocloak because the Servo Skull's immune to area attacks. It is an option. It's cheeky, but it is an option. Alright, so that's fine. Then we want to give him some needles. Needle-wise, if we have any Scorcher, we do. Oh, I just realized we have Scorchers now. We have Scorchers now. Scorchers means attack economy. We're gonna fuck things up with Psychic Screams. Drugs. Let's not get myself banned. Scorch good, Stim good. Can't use Medicaid. Weird. he has the really strong crack grenades. We want to give Pascal Scorcher as well. We want to give Argenta Scorcher as well. They're for the stronger Healy grenades. This is going to be a very easy encounter. Very easy encounter. Though, we are going to do it no Grand Strategist. So, no Grand Strategist. Who says that I don't challenge myself? I did quick save it, because no Grand Strategist means you actually have to engage in the game's mechanics. And you have to pay attention to attack order when you put your team out. Because Heinrichs is a very powerful frontliner when buffed. I currently have shit heavy armor, so I have no damage mitigation. Yeah, I can get rolled by RNG. Very possible RNG could just roll me. Do I have any Heretic options here? Good news is we do have range. And my Psyche is going to be very powerful in this camp. So now that I have access to Scorchers, I've got 2 attacks in round 1. Oh, unleash the powers of the warp. I am a Psyker! Yo! Hello. Let's see. Strongest enemy in game initiative. I'm ready. Let's see the initiative roll. I believe. We maybe not want to transform him before we deal with some enemies. So Sargona's going to go first, and then most of our team except Heinrichs gets a turn somehow. Okay. This could work in our favor. I just realized Eogun does not have the one thing I want on him. So yeah, we probably want you in that kind of cover. Oh no, where do I go? I do get some fairly good initiative here. We've just got to not get blasted by Sargona. Hope for the best. Oh, Solomon does not have cover options. Alright, let's hope for the best. What's this Psycho bitch gonna do? Alright. First things first, that we want advanced tracking.
Leto, we're undertaking this task.
Now, if I remember, if you approach them, they have the options to knock you down. So if I send Glato to hit him first...
Hold the formation.
Okay, if we bounce him off the knockback here...
I'll take it unless it is inescapable.
Kind of funny, but Glato was meant to follow up, which he did. One of the reasons we wanted to get here was so we could burst this. Not my best work, not gonna lie. Alright, they're gonna get opportunities to attack us, so we are gonna put Glato on defend. Then it's the best that you're gonna do for now. So there are some good opportunities of things being stacked up. So if we lightning here, we can easily get a kill, and we can also aim for an opening, because I think the opening might get hit there. That's probably a bad option.
Let's see.
Right, let's build some damage.
A genius at work. Let's. Another one is
Yep. Then we can use our good old friend the Scorcher.
A wicked thought.
Now, if you were on fire, that would have been very useful. We can then throw out some pyromancy. Or do we want to kill that one first? Let's go for some pyro. Suffers concussion. What does concussion do? We kind of don't want a concussion. But that's fine. That's just a what we call a
Guided
prelude.
by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
So Argenta, we're going to want you to kind of take down this barrier.
What is a prayer?
Right, barrier is now
As the
down.
Emperor commands, I act. The
So
enemies
first
of
we'll
the
pop
Emperor
here.
will be undone. I refuse.
Fucked up. Just realised I fucked up. Whoops. Alright, well, because I fucked up, let's get back in cover.
Doubt is fatigue.
But that will remain active. We might be able to bring that back. Pascal. 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 Alright, first we want to claim the bounty to get some killage. Didn't work. Alright, AP. AP's good. Then we want to hit an area, so we're going to buff that. To then blast this. Reload that. And do we want to stun something? We will stun you. Didn't stun. Right. Now, where we don't have anyone there, if we move the pet to here, I think that should be enough to buff everyone. Yes.
The machine spirit approved. A valid argument. Executing commands.
Then, who needs extra turn? Argenta could benefit from it. The only issue is we didn't quite put everything we need on there. So I'm actually going to give it to Celine. Reason we give it to Celine is we could take another lightning. But who is in a good range to hit multiple things? So this will take out that generator. Now, we could use that to then follow up to then hit another pack, or we could give it back to Sargona. Not Sargona, Eogun to then fire this tower. Yeah, we'll save that. Now, Argenta can burst fire, so we're gonna burst fire up here.
As the Emperor commands,
So we're gonna go all in.
act.
Let's make sure that we're not gonna clip our allies. Yes.
I'll do it. Escape the Emperor's judgment.
He became a chaos piece. So we're going to want to buff the party's dodge, because that fucker's going to come for us. And we're going to start applying exploits. Yep. Then, ooh, he has an ability to do this. Is there anyone we can possibly hit? It was a dream. It was a dream, but we can now get his armor buff out. So if we have a look at the party now. So Eogun is currently sitting nicely and happy at 56% armor, which is okay. The important one is Heinrichs, who's going to have 61%. And then my girl's doing alright for herself. So we're going to give Celine an extra turn, and the reason is we want to try and hit some of these other dudes that are about here. So aim for this. Yep, good damage. We are going to smash these onto Sargona as well, so we can try and strip his armor a bit. So his armor gone, absolutely gone. Then, oh, you're dead. We'll see if we can stun you. And then that should pop off some extra turns anyway. Oh, we don't want to do that, but we do want to do this. So let's take out some more enemies. Right, we will also, if we can't lower Sargona's things, we can't get a good spot on him.
Wicked thought.
And now, because of the Veil degradation, we're going to want to be a little bit careful with our power usage. He says as he gets an opportunity to Mega Lightning. Ugh, that can pop Veil. I don't want to do it. Don't want to risk it. Yeah, we come back to Eogun. We're about to Heinrichs, it's fine. Ooh, Solomon's going to get hurt though. Glato getting big booms. Look at him go! So this is what people are talking about, what Glato can do with that. You want to leave Pascal alone though?
I won't object to it.
So, Heinrichs, my good lad. Now, he's got his little grapple hook thing. I could try to orchestrate myself, but I can't use Inflame, because that will hurt the rest of the battlefield.
For the throne's glory.
So, we get our little swords out. We're going to force couple to the enemy, because we're going to go over there like this. Boom. Boom. Oh, look at eye lasers. Eye lasers. Eye lasers. Oh, and he's running into the force barrier.
Get me a target.
That was kind of funny. But, because of the barrier, I actually can't get over there myself. What I will do then with Heinrichs is... Ooh, I could give him another attack by a Scorcher.
I won't object to it.
So, the neat thing about Scorcher is whilst I can't physically get to him, I can hit him with this. Ooh, staff. Don't use staff. I just remembered Veil degradation. But what I can do is where it hurts, and we can triple proc the pyro.
I won't object.
Stay close, Glato.
Ooh, I thought that would have done more. Now, we still have access to Shearing Strikes. The only problem is the enemies have these little things in the way. I wonder, can we charge through, or will we hit the barrier?
No.
We will hit the barrier. I had to test. Right, we'll move Heinrichs up here. He can do this turn too. I think Sargona just exploded and died. No, he exploded, but he didn't die. But he now has stacks on him again. He can't get to us. That's kind of funny. So, Solomon. One of the things you're going to need to do. First, we're going to activate advanced tracking, because Glato's going to come running with us. This is going to enhance his stuff. Then, we're going to need to make sure we actually shoot this time. Right, little shields down. Then we're going to send Glato to go get the Chaos Form. Explosion! Then we're going to Firearm Mastery. Strategic Adaptation. We miss. We kill. Oh my god, he's so bad. The aim there was just, it was not the best. Then we're probably going to want to set Glato back to protect. Electro Doggo is not bad indeed. Then it is Psychic Lady, who unfortunately is going to be very limited because we can only use minor powers, not major. But most of this battle is already dead. So obviously we have our little friend there. But you're about to see some really big damage. So I can't use any major powers, but I can do this. And Pain Channeling took out one of the pirates here. Oh, I actually have another attack. But can I see anything to attack? That is an entirely different question. So can't see you, can't see that, can't see you. Best I can do, like I can't see anything to kill anything. Ah, I can't pull up the cover.
My faith shields me.
So, Argenta. Who do we need to kill? We need to kill that pirate gunner. There's 2 pirate gunners left. Oh, I just remembered. Argenta has the infinite cannon. So as long as I am in range, it doesn't matter where they are. I just gotta be able to see them, and I can see them. We'll scorch it.
Doubt is for the...
Although... I need the 1 AP. Okay, we'll press the advantage.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
So, we killed all the enemies by turn 2, but we still gotta press the button. So, all the enemies are dead. Can you do this rotator build with Overseer? You can, it's just a lot weaker. And then I want to look around first. So 2 turned. No Overseer. No, sorry, not we had Overseer. But no what's the word? Grand Strategist. We will keep our charge staff. Another pyromancy staff. Yeah, we beat it with maths and logic. Science of Shale, even though they're all dead. We get this 99% check wrong. But yeah, so yeah, Electric Doggo. So who was slandering Solomon? So let's take it back. Let's just say that maybe Solomon's build is a bit ass, but Glado is a G. We will accept Solomon slander. We will not accept Glato slander.
What lies beyond?
And yes, that is unfair before anyone accuses me of not being on unfair. Solomon is still bad, only Glato part, which is good. I have no argument. You win, sir. you win good, sir. Well, we've got no one who's going to use that armor, so we're just going to sell it. Did we get all the loot? Oh, there's a bit of loot there. And we've already got a couple of these, so we can do that. Leia Best Boy would not accept slander. Exactly. This sad game is so easy, unfair as a joke. Well, you got to remember, I know this game inside and out, and my builds fuck. And they are trying new things to make it harder. Like, I am having dialogues with the devs about what we can do to improve it, but even my suggestions on how you would improve the game wouldn't matter because I just didn't use a grand strategist there. So other than directly nerfing every build that I personally use, don't know what you would do. But the reason we did that so easily was the Scorchers. So I specifically went out of my way to do a colony project to give me setups to do that. Yeah, that's why I get these. So that was a lot of that was just yeah, things. More fights which disables officers and grand strategists also was my idea. Resetting the turn on extra turn was my idea, but they give you a countdown to end it, so they didn't go as hard as me. But yeah, having a fight that stops you using officer, that was also one of mine. Though they did it, they designed it. All I said is, do you know what would be cool? And they were like, we're working on something, fuck off. Like, fuck off, streamer. No, they wouldn't say it like that. They're all really good at Owlcat. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I am going to remember to raid someone. So I think Jeffficus is playing Darktide at the moment. So I'll send the Twitch dudes over to Jeffficus because he is a really good man who introduced me to some really cool people. So let's just quickly find Jeffficus. So do send all my love to Jeffficus.
Have your abilities.
Oh. And yeah, anyone who wants to go and raid on that, then yeah, do sign up for that as well, because like I said, Jeffficus is a really good man. So yeah, I'm gonna say it to you. He's playing Darktide. Darktide's a skill-based game, unlike this, which is a math-based game. So yeah, if you guys want to see him playing Skitari in Darktide, do head over to that. So I'll send you guys the Nile, and yeah, have a very good evening. And everyone else who was watching me over on the YouTube side, again, like the video if you did like the stream. Always helps this shit out. And yeah, no, I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks, and bye for now.